Hi there. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 8 reasons why it is hard for you to stick to your wedding budget. So let's get right into the video. 1, you did not create a budget. So many times people say things like, I do not have to have a budget, I will just go with vibes and begin to pay for things. I want you to know that the moment you do this just means that you're preparing yourself for failure, because some things will suffer. For instance, you will pay for your photography, pay for your decor, pay for your outfits, and along the way you realize that you've not paid for your food, drinks, and you do not have so much money anymore. Those things you've not paid for will begin to suffer, because you will have to now start, economizing and doing what you would have avoided initially. So please, it is important that you create a budget. 2, you created a budget but you do not have a budget breakdown. So what is a budget breakdown? This is basically just the list of things you need for the wedding with particular amounts allocated to them. So what do I mean? For instance, if the budget for your wedding that's the overall budget for your wedding is 5 million naira, what this just means is you need to have a list of every single thing you want for the wedding and you allocate amounts. So for instance, photography 300k, videography 150k, feeding 2 million, and you must ensure that the total amount from that budget does not exceed your initial budget, which was 5 million naira. Having a budget breakdown helps you stay focused. So if you know your budget for photography is 300,000 naira, I don't know what you're looking for on Bed's page or Felix Crown's page or Tosin Josh's page, or your budget for hall is 3 million naira. What is your eye going to go and look for in the Monarch Event Center? So please, having a budget breakdown will just help you stay focused. It is very, very important that you have a budget breakdown. So you might be wondering, how do I know what to allocate to? How do I know what to do? I will advise to hire a planner, and if you're looking for one. 3, based on your budget, you are not approaching the right vendors. So after doing the budget breakdown, you already know the amount allocated to every single thing on that budget. So for instance, if you have 800,000 naira for venue, there are certain venues you cannot have. There are certain venues you cannot need. There are certain venues you do not even need to make inquiries for. So what do I mean by this exactly? So if you have 800,000 naira for venue, there's really no reason why you should be wanting to use halls like the Monarch Event Center, because these guys are way more expensive. These guys will charge you more than what you have on your budget. And when you start doing this, the tendency for you not to stick to your budget will likely occur. So it is very, very important that based on your budget, you approach and you are willing to work with the right vendors. 4, social media, family and friends pressure. So after creating the budget, you already know the amount allocated to everything, but you go on social media and you begin to see things that you cannot afford, and you now find yourself under pressure, and you now want to start adjusting the budget. Sister, brother, you won't be able to stick to your budget. Your mother comes and says that she wants to have 800 guests, and you know that it's only 200 guests that you can afford. You won't be able to stick to your budget. 5, you do not update and track your budget. Like I will always say, you need to marry this budget. So even after creating the budget and having the budget breakdown, you need to always track and follow up on that budget. And for this, I would advise you use a Google Excel sheet. So you need to have a column for deposits, balance. That way you're keeping yourself in check. That way you know how much it is left for you to pay and how much you've also paid. So you need to always track that budget. You need to always go back to see, okay, I haven't paid for my outfit, I haven't paid for this, I'm here to pay for this. If you do not marry or track your budget, the tendency for you not to stick to the budget is very, very, very high. 6, you want to satisfy everybody. So after creating your budget, you know this is what your budget can accommodate. But because your friend wants this, your mom wants this, your sister wants this, you now begin to adjust the budget. That doesn't even make any sense to me. So after creating your budget, you need to say, my yes is my yes and my no is my no. I'm not asking you to be rude or be a wicked or mean person. You can be very nice, kind, generous, and be the sweetest person while standing on your ground. Because the moment you begin to want to satisfy everybody, you will likely not be able to stick to your budget. Reason number 7, you do not have great negotiating and bargaining skills. So after having the budget breakdown and you've allocated amount to certain things on the budget, there are so many things that you could get there for a good deal if you are willing to negotiate. So I always tell people it is very important to hire a planner, because these planners already have good relationships with most of these vendors and are willing to get good discounts and good prices for you. Personally, I'm able to negotiate things from 800k to 450k for my clients. So yes, I will advise you to hire a planner if you do not have good negotiating and bargaining skill. Finally, you do not assign a budget for miscellaneous. So I will advise that you allocate a particular amount for miscellaneous for things that you can really remember. Having said this, I really do not see a reason why you should forget certain things. So I would say you should watch this space. We'll be releasing something very, very, very important for you guys soon. Now to the very popular things the YouTubers do. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, like and share, and also remember to save this video because you'll be needing it soon. See you guys in our next video. Bye.